Hi, this is Amma from SSL Trust. In this video, I am going to be showing you how to install an SSL certificate on your website in Ploi. So let's get started. So this is our domain name and we are hosting a sample application. As you can see, it is not yet secure and we're going to make sure it is. So the first step in this process is to generate a private key and a CSR or a certificate sign request. For that, I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the SSL Trust homepage and then click on CSR and Key Generator under Tools and Services. So basically, a CSR or a certificate sign request is nothing but a request initiated by you, the client, to the certificate authority, which contains all the business information such as the domain name and any business details which are stored in a hashed form. On the technical side, it also contains the public key which will be signed by the certificate authority and returned to you in the issued certificate. So just fill in these details real quick. Type in your domain name without the www, the name of your organization, the organization unit such as IT, your city or town, your state or province, choose your country, type in your email address, and then root length, we're going to go with 24-bit, which is the industry standard. Click on Generate CSR, and here's your private key and your CSR right here. Now, it is recommended that you save both of these in a text file on your computer so as to be able to do multiple configurations in case there is an error in the process. So the next step is to purchase and configure our SSL certificate, and for that I'm going to head over to SSL Trust. Okay, so I'm here on the SSL Trust homepage, and if you scroll down, you'll see that SSL Trust has established partnerships with all the leading SSL certificate authorities, and you'll see that SSL Trust has SSL certificates for all your SSL needs, whether you want to secure a single website with a standard SSL or a business SSL to show higher security and authenticity, or a premium extended validation EBSSL to show the green address bar in supported browsers and to secure your enterprise online, wildcard SSL certificates to secure unlimited subdomains, and multi-domain SSL certificates to secure multiple domain names. If you're not sure which SSL certificate is the best for you and your business, please contact our sales team at SSL Trust and they'll be happy to help you out. Now, since this is a demo video, I'm going to go with the standard SSL certificate. Let's go with the Commodore Positive SSL and choose your duration. Click on Checkout. Fill in these details real quick and then click on Complete Order. Once you've done that, head over to the SSL Trust dashboard and select your purchased SSL certificate and then click on Start Certificate Configuration. Or alternatively, you can provide the URL to the person doing this for you. Now we're going to head to the CSR window or your text file and copy your CSR from the very start to the very end, including all the dashes, and then paste it right here. Click on Verify CSR, and if these details look just like you inputted them, then we're good to go. Server type, we're going to go with Nginx since Ploi has provisions for this. Next step, fill in some more details. Your email address. If you have a technical individual doing this for you, please enter their details here. Otherwise, click on Next Step. Okay, so now comes an important part of the process, which is domain control validation. Basically, you need to prove to the certificate authority, which in this case is Sectigo, that you own your domain name and have complete access to it. Now you can do this in one of three methods, namely the email method, in which you'll be sent an email on one of these 5 email addresses, which should contain a link, which when you click on, should validate the ownership of your domain name. The second is the HTTP file method. So you need to create a text file with this exact name. And then in that text file, you're going to need to paste in these contents. And you need to make sure that this text file is falling under these directories. You will need to create them if they're not already there. And then click on check file to make sure that the file is available on your server and is readable by Sectigo. And that should validate your ownership, and you should get your SSL certificate. The third, or the method that we're going to use, is the CNAME record validation method. Now, you'll need to have access to your DNS settings with either your domain name provider or your hosting provider, depending on where you pointed your name servers to. So, I have already logged into my DNS settings. I'm going to add a new record, type CNAME, copy the CNAME record value, paste it in the host box, do the same for the CNAME value, copy, paste it in the pointing to box, and then click on save. In the meanwhile, you can check the DNS record right here. Click on search. Now this process of DNS propagation should take from a few minutes up to an hour, depending on your service propagation speed. So just keep coming back here and checking up on your record. In the meanwhile, we can submit our configuration. As you can see, our configuration was a success. This is our order number, and our status is that we are awaiting validation. Click here to access the validation manager, and you will need to open this drop-down menu, select your method of validation, and click on submit or recheck to refresh things on Sectigo's end. So just keep doing this until you get your SSL certificate. And if you're not able to find the validation manager, you can head back to the SSL Trust dashboard, select your product or service, and then access the validation manager from here. So just submit or recheck to refresh things on Sectigo's end, and just wait a little. Okay, so we're done with the DNS propagation, and our domain ownership has been verified. We have been issued our SSL certificate now. So click or collect or download your SSL certificate right here. And here you can see your main certificate, the intermediate certificate, and the root certificate right here. So now that we have our certificates ready, we can now install them on Ploi. So I am gonna head over to the Ploi dashboard, and we're gonna select our website, click on SSL, and certificate type is gonna be installed existing certificate. Now I'm gonna need you to copy your private key from your text file or this window. I'm using this as a demo. It is always better to save your private key on your computer in a safe location. Paste the private key from the very start to the very end, including all the dashes. Now head over to the certificate collection window. Copy the certificate, paste it right here, and then just after this, press enter, and then head back to the certificate collection window. Copy the intermediate certificate and then paste it right here just after the main certificate to form a chain, and then click on Add Certificate. So just wait a while, and it looks like our certificate has been updated. So let's check the installation of our certificate. Head over to https://yourdomainname.com, and as you can see, our connection to the site is now secure and our certificate is valid. So this is how easy it was to install an SSL certificate on your website in Ploi. Now I do need to mention that there is a written guide available in the very description of this video, which you can refer to for more insights on the installation process. Now if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And if you're interested in all things SSL, do consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.